Hello and welcome to the Science Pit. I am Luis.
I'm Pavan.
And I'm Chris.
And together we combine our absolutely useless scientific knowledge
To break down your stories.
Nice. So, what's on the plate today?
So today I thought that, I don't know, maybe let the listeners get to know me a little better.
Aw.
So, and just to play a little game about my life, which I thought would be quite funny.
About your life specifically.
I mean, it's like my life, yes, but not the most intimate details, of course, but like some lab related stuff, but also
Nice.
some just very
A
general.
trivial pursuit on Pavan's life. Like,
Exactly.
what year did Pavan first rode a bike? You know, like all right.
I actually remember that. But yeah.
Would it be? I mean, I think we would fail, but that would be.
That would be a tough question indeed. That would be like the hardest. I don't know. What is the hard subject in Trivial Pursuit? It was always like history.
I mean, for me, it was history.
Yeah.
I loved science, though.
Yeah.
Like the green, I think it was the green slice of pie or cheese or whatever you consider. That was always what I would go for.
I was like, geography was my favorite.
Geography was also very fun. Like, yeah.
But history and literature, like
No.
complete,
Arts like the brown one, I would not.
Because sometimes the art one can be good because they combine it with like cinema.
That's
And
true,
then it
that's
was like,
true.
and then I was like, okay, I could get the cinema ones.
Mhm.
But then it was just never, So that was like 50-50.
It was a 50-50.
Yeah.
It could be like a movie that you have watched like 5 years ago or a piece of
Exactly.
art that was like painted in the 1500s and you're like, well, at this point, I know shit.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, the fact that I think it's such a cool game because it's like so applicable to so many different people.
It is.
And I think that's why it was so good. So
Yeah.
let's see. Let's try to take some of that.
But do we have a trivial pursuit? What is the concept of your game today then?
Yeah. So the concept of the game essentially is that I'm going to give you 3 statements
Mm-hmm.
that could be true about me. So 2 of them are truths and 1 of them is a lie.
Ah, nice.
And
So two truths, 1 lie.
2
Okay.
truths, 1 lie. So you and Chris will have to determine what is the lie
Okay.
and what are the truths.
I like it.
Yeah. So it's, I mean, I think, so I thought that I would start with a couple of very simple ones
Mm-hmm.
just to kind of get you guys in the zone and then we can start,
So,
and then we can
so
go a little
let's
bit.
start like slow. Let's start with the easy ones,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. So the first 3 is, I love tennis.
Mm-hmm.
I love basketball.
Mm-hmm.
I love golf.
All right. I know that he likes tennis.
I know that you like basketball. That leaves us with one odd option.
I think that golf, I don't see Pavan as like a golf, you know? It's like, I mean, maybe in some years when you are like close to retirement and you are living your life, like maybe we could play like together. We know like
That would be awesome.
for the 25th anniversary of like the Science Pit, we could go and like play golf on a nice field somewhere in southern Sweden or Denmark.
For sure. Or like for the 5-year anniversary, we could do mini golf. Like,
Yeah. Of course. Let's go slowly. I think that's the only kind of sport that I would accept going for as a celebration for something. Because if you ask me to play tennis as a celebration, I'll be like, a celebration of what? I do not enjoy this kind of celebration.
Of privileged youth.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that too. I was more like calling to the fact that I'm asthmatic, so running around is not my thing.
Right.
So that would not be the thing that works the best.
Yeah.
But I would actually love to see us like it would be like a good reflection of who we became if in a few years' time we are the kind of people that go golfing, during the week.
Yeah.
Just like, and then we get a call. It's like, oh my God, it's my assistant. What is it this time? Honey, I cannot speak now. I'm about to go for a birdie. It's a birdie, right?
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he knew what a birdie was.
So,
I know a lot about golf.
Mm.
I know a lot about basketball and tennis as well.
is it a trick question?
Okay, this one.
Does-
Okay, think about it. It's the first one.
Does
It's unlikely to be a
playing it
trick
on the
question.
Wii count?
Yes.
Because I loved playing golf on the Wii.
Yeah.
And apparently I was quite good at it. So,
fair.
but that doesn't, no. I mean, you could also, from all of those, you could play all of them on the Wii. I think basketball was also on Wii Sports, the one that you can...
but for me, the best Wii sport was Wii Tennis.
Wii Tennis, that
Wii
was
Tennis
fun.
was goated.
It was so
like
fun.
it was the best.
You know,
Yeah.
the way that the characters moved.
Yeah.
With
how stupid it was that they
Yeah.
moved, and like especially when like both of the people were at the net and
Yeah,
the
yeah,
ball
yeah.
is just like going like just bang 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 bang.
Yeah,
That was always the funniest.
That's childhood memory for me.
Oh yeah.
That was
Hmm.
and the music. All right.
Hmm.
I think golf. What do you say, Chris?
Probably golf.
Golf
Yeah.
is the lie one.
That is the lie indeed.
Nice.
Well done, you guys.
Thank you very much.
All right, so the a second kind of like maybe a little bit more complicated, but
Mhm.
like again, just kind of like just let's warm us up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I can do 2 of these things. I can't do one of them.
Okay.
So one of them is a lie.
Mm-hmm.
So I can name all 50 US states.
Okay.
I can name all the countries in Asia,
Okay.
or I can name all the countries in Africa.
I would say you can name
Hmm.
all the 50 US states. That sounds like the
Probably, yeah.
easiest one among them all.
Mm-hmm.
So then the distinction there is between him being able to name
Yeah.
all the countries in Africa or Asia.
We've been to quite many pub quizzes with Pawan, and I think you knew quite a bit about Africa.
Mm.
So if I had to choose between those two options,
go for
Asia and
Africa?
I would choose that Pawan could name African countries.
All
And
of them?
That's a lot, I know, but
It's I don't know, because all of a sudden, like, knowing all the countries in Asia seems less complicated. Not to be like overly redundant or like propagating misconceptions, but people usually have a hard time naming countries in Africa.
that's
You know,
true.
like when you go like, you know, at the above you have like Morocco, and then all of those ones, some of them with like weird names. I speak against myself. And in Asia, like, they seem a little bit more tangible.
That's true. It's less. I think less countries overall in Asia. So.
And and now I'm going to be racist. You are Indian, so so it's like he knows his neighbors.
Yeah, probably.
You know, should I have not have brought this up because we don't see color on this podcast? Like,
The only,
Yeah, maybe
the only
let's-
color we see is the color of the money is.
yeah.
Bring us all. We will definitely be selected for that. So if someone wants to sponsor this,
Yeah, you are
Come at
welcome
us.
to. Yeah. If you want us to like use your product and say how amazing it is,
exactly.
feel free to. And please, like, companies of like scientific stuff, those don't count. We don't want like free Eppendorf tubes or free, like, no, we want free proper things. Free food, free
Free drinks.
free drinks, free clothes, free technological products, free cars.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Now we don't want like, oh, here's a sample of this antibody. No, Thermo Fisher. No.
No. This is what I will say. If Thermo Fisher wants to sponsor us,
Yeah.
I will use whatever Thermo Fisher product they want,
And
as
say
long
it's
as for the
shit.
right price.
Okay.
Yeah, like if they bring in the money as well,
Mm.
then it's fine.
Yeah.
Then I will sponsor and say everything is fine and it's good.
Okay. Sure.
But like I don't know. Like I mean,
That's-
maybe I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I
more
also
of a
have some.
sellout. I'm a sellout. That's
I
true.
have some
It
ethical
depends
standards.
on the price.
Like I think I would want to pick something that is like both that I think is actually good. Like, you know, for example, like these Gilson pipettes,
Mm-hmm.
like they're just good.
They're very good.
Like, and the thing is, they're expensive, but
Mhm.
they're good.
Mhm.
So if they decided to sponsor us, I was like, yeah, they're fucking awesome. And
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is an
yeah.
unpaid advertisement.
Yeah.
So Gilson, come at us.
But sorry, I'm going to go on a tangent here. But
Yeah,
you
for
spoke
sure.
about like the Gilson pipettes. I always have like a fight between the Gilson ones
Mhm.
and Eppendorf.
Right.
I love the Eppendorf ones. You know, the typical like gray ones.
Yeah.
You even have pens shaped
Yeah,
like them.
yeah.
I absolutely love them.
Yeah, they're solid as well.
They are very good.
Hmm.
So either of these brands, let's have them fight for our sponsorship.
Yes, exactly. That's the right.
Like
that's the right
we go for the
strategy.
highest bidder, right? So bidder.
For sure.
So yeah. So going back, and we went on a tangent.
Yeah.
Going back on the country. So,
Mhm.
what do you think, Chris? I mean,
Yeah, maybe Africa is a bit
I
too complicated.
I
Let's go
think-
with Asia, maybe.
I think so. So the lie is that you can name all the countries in Africa.
That's actually incorrect.
Oh no,
I can
you
name
can
all the
name all the
countries in
countries
Africa, and I can name all the 50 US states. I actually always forget like some of the countries that are in and around Arabia.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like some of the countries
There's
around
something
there.
tons, Kazakhstan.
No,
and
that's
like
those as well.
Mm,
Like I know there's 4 of them, but I
Mm.
wouldn't be able to name them. I know there's Uzbekistan because they played Australia in a World Cup qualifier once.
okay.
But the rest,
There's Afghanistan because
Afghanistan, of course, I know.
that's
Pakistan.
what spoken about.
Yeah.
Let's not go there now.
Yeah, but like I think more like I sometimes get confused. Like there's like Kuwait and like Bahrain and I think like I would not be able to if I saw it on a map. I don't know if I'd be easily be able to identify all those little things.
Wait, but on you can name all the countries in Africa and like point to them on the map.
I could definitely do that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you do that in Europe? With all the countries in Europe, you can.
I would say so.
Even in the middle, where like the borders are a little.
I
bit
think
like,
it gets a little complicated around. Like I would say, the Balkans are a little tricky.
And they are.
But then like
in
I
both
think,
senses. Sorry. Yes.
yeah, the
I love
complicated.
Balkans. I'm Portuguese. I'm like an honorary Balkan. So, yeah.
Why?
It's a meme on the internet.
Okay.
Portugal is we are not like geographically
Yeah.
Balkan, but we are like in spirit, in attitude.
Yeah,
we are Balkan. So
okay, yeah, but I think that region specifically is it's a little bit tricky.
Yeah.
Like I think from context you can kind of get some like so I was like I know like okay what country is under Slovenia for example like I know Croatia's there it's like under Croatia
and you know
like,
that Croatia is like fighing for all the coastline
Yeah.
to prevent like Bosnia from getting anything.
Oh, they got some. It's like
Yeah,
16k
it's like
or
a
something.
little,
106. A very very small
Yeah,
coastline,
yeah,
but they
yeah.
have it. But yeah, so like you can kind of work your way down, and I know like okay, Albania's at the bottom, so I can be like I know there's something missing.
infer.
Yeah, I think I would get there. It would take a minute, but you would get there.
So now this is going to work great on a podcast. I have here a map of Africa, and you have to name. No, I'm kidding. We are not going to do that.
That's gonna be that's gonna be fine.
For when we have a video cast, maybe like
Oh, yeah.
on a podcast format, it would not work well.
Yeah, I'm ready for that.
That's funny though. That's very funny.
Yeah, but the thing is because I don't know, Asia never interested me. Like I guess. What you were talking about before, that people often don't know about Africa. That's the reason I kind of focus on
you
Africa.
want to be special.
Yeah, of course.
Nice.
Like try to separate myself in some way, and I was like, okay, let's try and see if I can get all the countries in Africa. And yeah, I got it.
Is it because it's like it's the only continent to which you are not related?
Yes.
So you come from India, you lived
Yes.
in Australia,
Yes.
you now live in Sweden. I mean, you are missing both the Americas and Africa. And you're like, America is too mainstream. I want to know things about Africa so I can be like an entire United Nations.
Africa's like crazy, right? Like it has like so many countries.
It
It's
is.
huge.
Have you visited Africa?
I've never visited Africa.
me
Not
neither.
It's
No, that's one of them. I've never visited South America either.
Me neither.
But there's less countries in South America, so it's
Yeah.
Geographically, even though there's a couple of countries above Brazil that are like, I don't know, like
Those
that
get
would've-
tougher,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like I mean, there's like 3 countries that are there, and I know one of them is Guyana,
Mm-hmm.
one of them is Suriname,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the third one I don't know. Is it like
Those get tough.
Yeah.
I will not say anything
Yeah.
to not risk any
I really don't know what that
like live on
yeah.
a podcast. I don't want to.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, but that would be, it's definitely like a dream for mine to go to South America.
Yeah.
And definitely to go to Africa as well.
So if
Obviously,
any
Africa's a
sponsors
continent.
want to like help us on our trip, we would also be very happy. We would happily like record an episode live from
Botswana.
Botswana. Yeah.
from each of the countries on
Yeah.
our
Yeah,
trip.
that would be
We
amazing.
could become the new Top Gear.
That
We
would
are
be
3
incredible.
guys
Yeah.
with questionable like senses of humor.
Mhm.
Instead of driving cars, we are scientists. But apart from that, like I would be happy to do that.
So what's the equivalent for Top Gear for us? It would be what, like
Top pipette.
top top journal, like
High impact.
yeah, exactly.
High impact dudes.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The highest impact.
I mean, I can already see like all the challenges that we can go through. Instead of test driving cars, we could test drive like lab equipment.
That would be hilarious.
It would be hilarious.
And then pick like lab equipment from like the 60s and see like which one of us has the best one. The PCR
Wow,
machine.
yeah, that would be nice.
That's really nice. Idea
Let's-
for the next season.
Yeah. Or if we can go like we can go to like some networks. Oh yes, in Sweden that would work. But we can go to like SVT1 or whatever and go to them and be like, hey, we want to do this show, and I think that they will think it's amazing and they will for sure accept it.
Yeah,
So stay tuned, guys. We are soon getting on TV as well.
no doubt.
All right, next
So
one.
the third one. Okay, so this one now is getting a bit more like a bit funnier, and I think also like more relevant for things that happened in the lab.
Okay.
All right. So once I was in the cell culture
Mm-hmm.
and I was about to enter one of the rooms. It was the Lenti room.
Mm-hmm.
And someone happened to say, don't enter this room because I just farted in here.
Oh.
That's something that's one of the truths or lies.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. This is one of the truths or one of the
Okay.
lies. Okay. Another situation. I once left the toilet door unlocked
Mhm.
as I was taking
no.
taking a dump,
No.
and someone opened the door.
No.
The third one is another toilet.
Okay, I see a pattern here.
Someone, so someone entered the toilet right after me, and as soon as I was leaving, I heard them make a sound of disgust. So, out of those three,
Everything is related somehow to like.
this was like a toilet related or like
it's a shit like or an ass related. All right, can we make
Wait,
Truth
so,
and
questions?
lie,
so
yeah.
we have to pick out one of it.
one of
which
them
is
is
a
a lie.
lie.
Two of them are truthful.
Two of them. Oh
Yeah,
my
so
God.
that's actually I cannot see which one is worse. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
at
yeah.
this point.
That's tough.
Can we make questions?
You can, yes, you can make questions.
Do we know the people involved in the real stories? Who was it?
Chris knows them, yes.
Okay.
I think the first story had too many details in it, and it it must be truth.
Yeah, I mean, we know our Lenti room, and it is a small room.
Mhm.
I never farted there, but I've been like caught like singing out loud while I was there, so you
Yeah.
know, it could happen.
Mm.
I think it's kind the having someone having told you that they farted in the Lenti room. It's plausible in my opinion. Now, safety wise, would farting in cell culture be considered a hazard?
Yes, it should be.
Yeah.
Even though, I mean, obviously everyone is probably doing it since silent, like I mean, we don't know. But
Wait, you can have like the incubators closed.
it's true. But I mean, you know, we're trying to be careful and like wear different shoes and lab coats and stuff. And it's like you're just walking around spilling your guts.
What
in there,
kind
like-
of hazard could like a gas, you know?
I mean, the thing is, yeah, it is a gas. but
Imagine
the-
like the experiments that you performed after farting are the ones who actually cured cancer, you know?
maybe that's the true cure for cancer.
That would be amazing.
But you know, they're like particles, right? Like
Yeah.
even though they're gas,
Yeah.
and like if it goes around, I mean, like it's not as if like the air is being pumped out. The air from the hoods,
The room itself.
it's in the room itself. So
Yeah.
technically, like there's some sort of, yeah. I mean, obviously there's a filter there. So
Yeah.
yeah, but in any case, yeah.
Sorry, I'm because now and would the effect of like that be positive or negative?
Of
Of for instance, let's consider that
Yeah.
let's say that the problem is like methane, like or whatever other gas that comes out of your body when you fart is the culprit there. Would it influence your experiments like positively or negatively?
I would assume negatively because like I don't know. What do you think, Chris?
I don't think you can get contamination from like on the cell cultures, no, but maybe for some other experiments, it's.
I mean,
Like-
the way I would think about it is like, let's just say, like, you know, if the particles deposit somewhere, it would just be like, you know, if you just scratched your butt with the gloves you're using to do the experiments. Like, I mean,
that's a
there's-
different story.
I know, but this is like a milder version of that.
Yeah.
Where like the same particles that were inside your ass at some point are now depositing around. And if you're using gloves and like just, if like, let's just say one time you forget to use ethanol or whatever, because like I remember every single time before I go into the before I put my hands in the incubator. Like,
I would say we need to do like a proper experiment on this.
Yeah. So what would be the controls? What would be like the... So I Googled, does farting in cell culture room affect experiments? And the AI from Google told me, yes, farting in a cell culture room can affect experiments by introducing non-sterile bacteria and skin cells. And you are not ready for what follows here, especially if the person is naked. As seen in a famous Dr. Karl Kruszelski, I'm not pronouncing, experiment. So apparently there is an experiment that did something related to this.
Oh, this guy is Australian, I think.
Dr. Karl Kruszel, I will not pronounce his last name.
I think
often referenced involved a person farting into a petri dish with and without underwear. The naked fart showed bacterial growth, but the bacteria were identified as similar to those found in yogurt and were not considered harmful.
Oh, okay.
Kruszelski. Kruszelnicki. Let's not. Someone actually did the science for us. Science is on our side.
So it's fine. So there you go. So that could be the lie.
And then preventive measures: wear clothing. As one should in cell culture. I mean,
I would say that's the bare minimum.
That
could be expected of someone.
The bare minimum.
Exactly.
The least you can do.
Thank you. Then maintain a sterile environment. So, disinfecting your hands and stuff like that. Be mindful of air currents. Avoid creating air turbulence, such as by walking or other movements that could stir up dust and particles that could contaminate cultures. So it's okay if you fart as long as you don't like wave your hands behind it like
or if like someone doesn't walk just like right in. So actually, I guess the person who said that it was good of them.
Yeah.
So they knew what they were doing.
If you fart, you want to maintain the gas like stale as much as possible, like just like
just steady state air.
As if it can just like go down and not like be spread around.
Makes a lot of sense.
Perfect. I love that there was an actual experiment where someone actually farted into a petri dish. This is what the science bit is for, kids. This is what 100%. The science bit is for. So I would say like the example of cell culture is a good one. It's like a truth one. Then we are now left with only like 2 episodes in the bathroom. So
what was the second one?
So the second one was that as I was exiting the bathroom, someone then entered. And then as they entered, I was like close by. And then I heard them make like a noise.
What was the noise?
It was like a, ugh.
Okay. Do you think this is like do you think this would ever happen, Chris?
It wasn't like a vomiting noise. It was more of like that you smelled something awful and you were just like, oh, like, I
mean, that happened to me before in the bathroom and where we work. I was just like not vocal about it. But many times I'm like, okay, here I am going to oh God.
Oh yeah.
So
that's a tough one. I don't know.
I think I go for like the one where he's got like taking a shit, like when then the door just being like slammed open. I think that is like too violent. Although it can happen because I know that people sometimes don't lock the doors. So I will call that as the false one.
Although that happened in the lab.
I know.
Yeah.
Not to me, but to someone. Walked in on some other PhD student.
Oh, really?
Okay.
I'm not ready to name names, but yeah.
Was the person going number 1 or number 2?
Usually if the door is I guess if your door is locked, it could be both.
I think it was number 1 and then the person was
a
guy that
a male?
was...
Okay, because a male doing number 1, if they do it
it's
standing,
not as bad.
It's not as bad.
Yeah.
Because at some point, if you
also
sit, it's equally bad if you are taking number 1 or number 2. Like it's
The thing is, you can make eye contact with the person.
You can. Oh God, yes.
Like, whereas like if it's just if you're just doing number 1 as a guy, you don't have to. You can technically, you hear the door open, you don't have to turn around.
No.
And the person does not see anything.
No, they don't. That's true.
They may see a small flow. That's about all they will see.
When you said they may see a small, I was like, Pavan, come on. But sure. A small flow, yes. You know what would be hilarious is that if you are in the bathroom and you are going number 2, and the precise moment the person opens the door, it's when you drop it. And you hear like exactly, the splashing sound, like the timing being perfectly aligned with when the person opens the door on you. That would be like that would make me believe in God. Even like I would all of a sudden be like, yeah, God exists. It's for this that God exists. Yes. So I think that the false one is that Pavan was caught like in the bathroom, like going number.
I would also guess that one. Yeah.
That unfortunately did happen to me.
No.
Where it was an afternoon and I just happened to I was sitting down as well. And this person just clicked the door open, even though the door was closed.
Yeah.
But obviously it wasn't locked. So then they just opened it, and then it was like a shock to both of us, obviously. And then I, mortified, closed the door as soon as I could. It was
that happened to me on the train once. So I was just going for the bathroom on the train, and I just opened the door, and there's a guy just like he was peeing, but on the plane, like the toilet is not like lengthwise,
it's like side,
side, so that I could see everything. And the only thing is like that I came out of my mouth was, oh fuck,
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's just like a classic reaction.
So then the guy came out and he actually apologized to me, and I was like, yes, you should be the one apologizing.
I mean, it was the same as like in the office as well. Like Jim walks in on their guy.
Yes.
When they're looking for Cece's daycare, there's a guy in like the playhouse or like the the kids' toilet, and then it's just like, I mean, it's definitely that guy's fault. So I take responsibility here. It was my fault for not locking the door. Like you can't expect the person who's coming in after you to know that there's somebody in there.
Because if the door is not closed and if it doesn't have the little red thing on it,
exactly.
I assume no one is using it.
For sure. Like I'm not knocking before going. Like you just.
I mean, to be honest, maybe that could
you
be.
Probably
like
should.
Like, it feels weird to knock on the bathroom door. Like.
Exactly.
Knocking on the bathroom. Like this kind of. Sorry, I made a song now. But that's. I'm sorry to hear that happen to you.
That's fine. I mean, I'm not. I mean, obviously, I was extremely embarrassed, but like it I mean, it's not like I did it on purpose, and it was and it happens,
Nice.
Yeah. And the story about the smell was made up because of course my farts smell like roses. So. So 2 truths and 1 lie. I have bought my current girlfriend, our current partner, to work.
Yeah.
Sorry, not brought. I didn't buy her, obviously.
I was actually going to make a joke about but I thought that you were going to say, I bought my girlfriend something.
No.
I got lost with so I bought my girlfriend in the supermarket.
No. I messed that up. So I speak English no good. I have.
You are the native one here.
I brought my girlfriend. I have brought my girlfriend to work. Or wife, I should say.
Sure.
Sorry, babe. I have planned overseas trips with a girl at work. And I have kissed a girl at work.
All right. Oh. All right. I think that it's very plausible that you would have brought like your wife to work. And that would be like no biggie. I mean, it would also be like, to be honest, none is a biggie. Like
no, I mean, I may have, I could have changed kissed to something else. But I don't know how risque I could go. So but I just assume
that one is a lie.
I can say it could have been. It could have been kissed plus.
I mean, you said kiss, and sure.
Yeah.
That's top of the flow cytometer.
Like, I mean, if it was a truth or a lie.
On top of the centrifuge, you have the thing about washing machines. Maybe the centrifuge is even better. Like,
yeah, exactly. Just like you put the imbalance centrifuge. Just hits
increase
the spot.
the weight difference. This is amazing. funny.
Or the vortex machine also. Set it to high and off you go.
God.
So many options.
So many options.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I cannot, like, whether this is a truth or a lie, I cannot have been the first person to think about this.
Or to have
Or to
done
do it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm sure there's stories in our floor that this has happened.
God.
I have never heard it.
I
But-
will never I was imagine that when next time we should rent like a UV light.
Yeah, and I think the thing is, especially people who we know
Not a
became
UV light, sorry, a white light.
no. I know what you mean, like a black light.
Yeah, a black light. Sorry.
Yeah, just to see the residue.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't think you'd want to bring a black light to work, like just
No.
because then you would see like all the shit that people have dropped everywhere, not just the bodily fluids, but like just like the actual state of the lab. I think you would never want to sit
you
and do
wouldn't
anything
want
anywhere.
to bring one anywhere, like even to a hotel room. You
No,
might
no.
as
That would
well
be the
not
worst.
bring
Yeah,
I
it.
yeah,
think. You just don't want to know.
No,
You
exactly.
point at the wall and it's all splashed, and you're like, okay, this can either be blood or something else.
Also, like when you bring a black light and it's like all over, like when these things are all over the place, it's like, who are these people that are just like ejaculating all over the walls? Like, I was like, I mean,
You lose control, Pavan.
I get that, but like, does it spray like a hose? Like, I mean, there's some control to it.
One must do anything not to go inside. Like we can cut this part out.
No, I think we should definitely keep this in.
Oh God.
But yeah, in any case, like, I mean, as I said, like, my point is that if people like, we know that there's some people who have become a couple in the lab.
That's true.
So we know like several couples who met in the lab. So if they were both working late one night, like, I mean, I think that's not.
Experiments have been going so wrong. Like, I need some like emotional support now. Of course.
I
babe.
mean, I can't say yes or no, but this. I'm just putting out there that the
I want to
plausibility.
remain like innocent. Like I don't want to know. I think I wouldn't.
I
want to know.
100% don't want to know.
Yeah.
But I suspect that I'm just saying that I
Or
think
do I?
people have thought about this or not. I think you want to know it for the tea.
Yeah.
Like just to kind of know that, to have that in
Yeah.
bank it.
But then you don't want to know where, because then you could never.
No, that's true. You don't want to know where.
No.
Or you don't want to know the person. I don't want to know. Oh, maybe. Do you want to know who? I would want to know who, maybe.
I mean, I love some tea. So, okay. I think that the lie is that you have kissed a girl at work. What do you think, Chris?
What was the second one?
That I've planned trips with a girl.
Because planning trips is
One-on-one.
fine, right?
I go for the trip.
Ah, yeah, okay. So, unfortunately, both are wrong. They're the truths. I have actually kissed plus done other stuff with a girl at work. Not at our current workplace, but at
Okay.
one of my previous workplaces.
Do we want to ask about the plot?
Ah, you can.
No.
Yeah,
maybe
you
it's
can
okay.
ask whatever question. I can choose not to answer it.
Maybe that's too much for the pit. Like
That's going too deep. We found the limit.
it's going too deep on pit. And I hope that this doesn't play as a joke that can be used in the context of the story that you want to tell. So the lie was
The lie was that I have never brought my current partner to work. Yeah,
Oh.
I've never brought her to the workplace,
Wow,
which I thought was very plausible because
Yeah,
that's why I
it
kept
does.
it in there.
that's the
Yeah.
most plausible for me.
Yeah.
You tricked us, Pavan.
I did. All right. So now there's two related to my boss.
Let's save the details for that for our Patreon special. We should have a Patreon
Oh,
special.
yes, exactly.
where-
It's like, where were you working?
yeah. So leave a comment or like drop us a line at our email if you want to hear that story, just so that we get like to know. So
Yeah, of course.
Next challenge:
Yeah. So
promoting engagement. Yeah.
okay. So a work Christmas party on another floor was cancelled because of inappropriate behavior between a PI and somebody.
Oh.
That was number one. Number two, there was proven experimental sabotage, again, occurring on another floor,
Mm-hmm.
and where police needed to be called.
Police.
Yes.
Wow.
And the third one is a PI was forced to not resign, but find another job
Yeah.
because of inappropriate behavior towards a student. So two of these are truths, and one of them is a lie.
Okay.
Hmm.
This became serious now. All right.
Going deep in the pit.
We are deep in the pit.
But let me just say, all these situations have now been resolved, and like the parties who were involved in these things no longer are there.
Okay.
And it was never confirmed who the parties were. So you could never say it was this person or that person. It was just that there was just a general
Suspicion.
knowledge. Yeah. That was like, why was a Christmas party randomly canceled?
Yeah.
For
So
good.
that sounds like a true. That the Christmas party one. It sounds so like something that could be very like. It's the easiest one of them all.
Did it happen in the previous institute that you were working?
No, it was in the current institute. Yeah.
That's getting interesting.
I mean, if someone asked our floor technician, I mean, she would know the people involved. So
I love the tea. Should we bring her for an episode?
I mean, that would be incredible.
That would be like one of the best episodes. It's like the most amount of
Like
like stories.
Yes,
All
exactly.
the stories.
Oh yeah, and exactly, and we could call that episode like just getting like spilling the tea all over.
Oh, that would be amazing.
All over yourself. Yeah.
Let's save that for
Just
let's put that on
lather
the
ourselves
list.
in tea.
Yes. All right, then we have so that I think it's true, like the one about like the Christmas party being canceled because of that. I think it's like it's a plausible one. Do you agree, Chris?
Yeah, absolutely. What was the next one?
The next one was there was a
one.
proven experimental sabotage that occurred on another floor, and police needed to be called.
That one, I think it's a little bit too extreme. Although, like the last one is also a little bit extreme. But that one with police. I like the problem, and the reason why I think this is not true is because I think that we have like serious issues in academia that happen like in this context that should indeed be taken care of more seriously, but then they're usually like, you know, like swept under the rug or something like that. So I would say that it doesn't mean that in some cases police shouldn't be called, but I think that internally things are arranged so that it never gets there. And when I say about like things about like ruining each other's experiments, I can say this about like harassments or about like other behaviors that maybe wouldn't involve all police, but sometimes involve like higher stakes. And I think that in academia we have a tendency like not to go there. So I find it like for it to be actually for police to be called to a certain circumstance like this, I think that sounds like very extreme, but you will tell me whether I. And the last one was
a PI was forced
to not resign, but to
whatever leave their job or post due to inappropriate behavior towards a student.
I think it could be true. What do you think, Chris?
Yeah, I think that could be true. And then with the police engaging, like you say, it's a bit extreme.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that sometimes if that wouldn't be the case, but we just academia always steps away from taking things more.
It's true.
You know, sometimes you have like, I mean, when you have situations where like results are being spoofed or stuff like that, where that would involve like should involve like actual legal actions, and those are not taken. Those are just like, oh, let's just punish this person. Like they don't get to apply for funding during for a certain amount of time. So you know, so that's why the police story seems a little bit like far-fetched. So should we lock on that one?
Yeah.
We look at that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good guess, but that happened.
The police.
Yeah, there was definitely sabotage. Yeah, there was like maybe the first year I was there. On the first year I was there, like it was on another floor, and there was like really like a hard like there was like hardcore like sabotage happening.
Damn.
And like people had to be separated. Like it was really like the groups had to be separated, like as in not physically, but like I mean not like because they were fighting, but that they just needed to be.
They were fighting like nerds do, which is like ruining each other's experiments.
Yeah, exactly. But then I think it was getting so serious that like people were not cooperating, so then they needed to call the police to kind of like do that.
How do you? Now I wonder like what do you say to the police? So, like because at some point you'll be like, Mr. Policeman, this person is ruining my experiment. You know, like it sounds a little.
I think it's more that they're a nuisance and they're not leaving.
Yeah.
I think you'd say something like that.
Okay, I see.
I guess. Yeah.
I'm trying to picture like the legal framing in which this would have been like put. But damn.
Yeah, it was pretty serious. And that is actually why I don't know if that's the case now, but when that was happening to that specific floor, like all access was like extremely restricted. It was like only the people who had labs there were able to use it, and no one else. Like you had to, like if you requested access, you had to like go through like multiple channels as to why you needed that access.
Damn.
Yeah. Do you not remember this, Chris? It was sometime. It was just when, I think maybe just after you started as well.
Yeah. I remember now something vaguely, but I didn't remember police getting engaged in that, and especially with
That's crazy. That's absolutely insane. But the fact that you got there, it's like, and that you got to like testimony that in Sweden, it's like, I was not believing that that would ever happen.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
it's kind of hectic, but yeah.
So that was a dark
a dark end. No, I think that, as I said, to end on a positive note, I think all these situations were resolved with like a positive, where like the toxic people were removed, from that situation, or like at least they were taken out of power. And then obviously now everything is like way healthier.
Okay.
I would say throughout the thing, but it's just like the reality that things like this can happen. And if they do, you should definitely speak your mind. Like you shouldn't just hide behind the veil of academia, being like everything is fine.
Like I was saying in the beginning, like when I was not believing that such a thing could happen, I wouldn't. Yeah,
exactly.
But those should my disbelief is like, I think that people never have the balls to go that far. But I'm very happy that in that circumstance, people had the balls to go that far and to bring it to like a legal, like proper, like
exactly.
Like,
well, I don't know what if there was like a legal removal or whatever. Like there was something
police.
more official.
Yeah.
And also, like I think that we were talking about this on the train here, but like that there is like academia is just so bad at some of these things that if there is anything like this, they struggle to do the right thing.
Yeah.
And often because of their reputation or whatever.
Yeah, because you don't want to ruin anyone's reputation.
Because of course nothing bad ever happens at the university.
Of course,
give me a break.
Yeah.
But so I think it's good that that's why I kind of put it in there.
It is a good, like, for me, it gives me some hope. It's not hope, but like it's okay. It's good that people got like ballsy enough to bring that to such an official setting.
Yeah, exactly.
And, that's also what you get from this, kids, from this podcast. We also bring like important discussions to the table, or in this case, to the pit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
we throw it in there and see what happens.
Throw it in there.
Yeah, if you have any stories related to it, please share.
Yes. And feel free to write us. We have comment sections on all our platforms, but you can also drop us a line at thesciencepit@gmail.com. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for listening. We want to give a special thanks to GoToTie from the Internet Stiftelsen in Malmö for their awesome studio. And if you have any suggestions, as we said, feel free to drop us a line. We will be happy to throw them in the pit. Until then, I have been Luis.
I'm Pavan.
And I'm Chris.
And this was The Science Pit.
Den här podden spelas in på Internetstiftelsens kostnadsfria mötesplats GoToTie. Vi finns i Stockholm, Malmö och Linköping, och här kan du arbeta, gå på ett event eller spela in en podd i vår studio. Läs mer på gototie.se.